Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently embroiled in this war with, what are these guys called? The Galactic Information Entente. And it's not that bad of a war. We can mostly hold our own. It's just the fact that we're facing like 6 different economies, right? That's the primary issue. But this out over here is completely irrelevant. They don't have any claims there. They don't have a claim on Tatonga. That's also irrelevant for right now. We're holding at Vernier, and for the moment, that's fine. But we know that they launched this invasion out over here last episode. So that's going to be a thing. And we're going to have to figure out how we want to deal with that. For now, I think we're going to take our strongest and our weakest fleet here, and we're going to leave them out here. Our 2 middle fleets are going to head over towards, like, Omagus, and we'll send the Able Swarm over there as well. Cool. So let's tick on forward here. And we're going to attack the Blossoming Corolla in Theravia. We need to kick them out of here first. That is our current top priority. How are we doing on volatile motes? Oh, we're almost out of them. Okay, we should definitely buy some in. So I'm going to sell off some food here, and we'll use that to buy in 100 volatile motes. Do we have our edicts up right now? Some. We should turn these off for the moment until we get into another big battle. So that'll do for now. We see how many fleets moving up here. There's 3 fleets currently. I think there was a 4th in this area. Maybe it's cloaked or something. I'm not sure what the rules on cloaking is, but it's possibly something along those lines. There should be a 4th fleet around there somewhere. So for now, it's going to be a little bit concerning. We'll eliminate this tiny little fleet. No problem there, and this starbase will go away very swiftly.
We have lost a starbase.
There we go. And yeah, they're going to be attacking us up over here in Ethos. Sure. Do we want to just send these guys directly into Howling Vortex and cut them off? That's not that far out, actually. We may want to do that. If they're going to bombard Ethos, I don't know if they have a claim on this system or not, but if they're going to bombard that, then that's reasonably fine. We have 47 reasons on the status quo. So for now, of course, we need to finish off these battles here. Are we not fighting these? Fight them. Get up here. Eliminate these units.
Competitors engaged.
There we go. They have some stray units here that we can just eliminate immediately, and we should. Don't just sit there. Excellent. So those are dealt with. We're going to enter orbit here, and we're going to reinforce these fleets. That's now at full strength, apparently. Cool. And this one is nowhere near. Almost certainly. Yeah, we need a lot more frigates and a destroyer and a couple corvettes. So there's a lot that we need to do here, of course. And these guys are looking for repairs at this point. These guys are backing off. When is this going to start regenerating? It should be soon, right? We should start getting repairs here quite soon. How are we doing on our movement over here? Okay, we're about to hit Howling Vortex. Noted. That's fine. Cut them off there. Absolutely. We do have reinforcements on the way. We'll see if they leave this bombardment and head down to Howling Vortex. That'll be interesting. They have some forces, actually just some transport fleets out over here. This is irrelevant. We don't care about this right now. We're holding at Vernier. That's looking good. And we can reinforce our fleets here. We know that we needed at least 3,000 alloys to get that fully reinforced. It's going to be more than that because of the way that that calculation works. But this agro world here, we need a lot of volatile motes and exotic gases. I'm going to put in a city district for right now. There we go. We're going to need more volatile motes, for sure. We'll buy in a few. We see this fleet over here. That's the fleet that fled from over this way. I'm going to send the first contract enforcement fleet over to Theravia, and the second contract enforcement fleet is going to go over to Abriri. After they're done with that, then they're going to return here and repair. That's what we'll do there. We'll take those back, and we do see this fleet coming in, but our reinforcements are on the way here. We actually haven't managed to hit Howling Vortex yet. There we go. And we're a ways away here. We actually need to grab Aggressive 2 here, And what do we want for this? Actually, we can't do anything here while we're in combat, I think. So they popped in at an awkward time, right?
Fleet asset lost.
No doubt about that. Our reinforcements should be here shortly.
Competitors
Oh, they feel so
engaged.
far away.
Competitive station engaged.
They feel so far away. We do have reinforcements trickling in here. Very slowly. There we are. Okay, so our reinforcements arrive, and we will win this now.
Engaged.
They retreated. Perfect. So we're going to take over this station. That cuts them off up here in Ethos. So with that done, these guys are going to get repairs. We don't care about what's going on over here. They are not coming through Vernier, although if they did, we would probably have issues up here. But this is not their whole fleet, absolutely, but a substantial portion of their fleet. These guys at this point, not the set swarm, but the rest of these should enter orbit here, and we need to reinforce this fleet. This is the one that took the most damage. So we'll reinforce there. What's the price of alloys right now? Not that I think that we can actually afford to buy them. 6.61? Okay. Just wanted to double check that. Cool. So the first contract reinforcement fleet is going to be repairing here very shortly. That looks solid. And these guys are going to need to repair as well. 39 reasons on this status quo. Okay. Do we think we can take these 3 fleets? It's a hard maybe. We certainly need to repair first. There's no doubt about that. So we're going to let our starbase repair up, and then these guys are going to all get their repairs, which they should start repairing soon. Go ahead and repair. There we go. Now we're repairing. Cool. So that's underway. We're going to continue to reinforce the Able Swarm as I think the one that needs it the most. So we'll put those alloys in there. I don't think this war deck is relevant to us at this moment. We do see an expeditionary fleet over here. We have 2 fleets over here in Pulbankier still. We'll let them continue to reinforce and let them continue to repair. It's primarily going to be repair at this point, I imagine. This Forge World needs a job, and that is... Oh, I really want to work on our volatile motes and exotic gases. I feel like we're making an okay amount of alloys. Not great, but okay. In which case, we need something along the lines of a chemical plant here. Yeah, it's not ideal, but that is what we need. This can be resettled over onto, like, a Forge World. Like that. Cool. Okay, so these guys are reasonably strong. We need to let our repairs finish here, for sure. What's their repair level? I'm close to maxed. Okay, so that's not all that relevant. We can reinforce these guys a little bit more and then head up to Amara here. Now, these guys are here. For the time being, I'm completely okay with just sitting here. Although I think we win that, right? Let's position these guys at the jump point in case they jump in and attack Theravia. Which looks like that's what they're doing. Okay. So we're going to hit Amara here. 37 reasons on the status quo. This is the only system we need to take back right now. Need to take back. There are some that we can take back, and that would be good.
Engaged.
Okay, we see another fleet back here. That's a 45k fleet. And it'll take time to get there. Fighting them here would be risky. This fleet will have to go into the hyper relay and then go all the way across. Do we think we can defeat this fleet before this one gets there? It would be really tough. Really, really tough. Are we better off trying to fight them here where we have our starbase? Yes, but not when they're grouped together. We could hope that they split up and go to a Briri for some reason. That would be leaving the fate of this area in their hands. So the question becomes, how fast are their ships? How fast indeed? I think we're going to try it. This could go poorly.
Starbase under assault.
We'll see. We're going to head in over here.
We have lost a starbase. Competitors
And we're going to look to
engaged.
fight them. We win this. Definitely. The question is, how long before these guys arrive? Wait, they're at half health. That's intriguing. Okay, we absolutely need to turn on our policies right now. Or rather, our edicts. Focusing crystals, shield boost, fuel, and we need to buy in volatile motes. Oh, we hit negative on that. Okay, we need to buy a bunch of these. And we are going to turn on our volatile ammunition, explosives, reactive armor. That boosts up our ship quality substantially. We want to then attack using these guys up here while we can. I think, yes, we should win that. I think. Now the question is, how do we do here? Do we get this taken care of in time? We're doing a lot of damage to them, but we're also taking a good amount of damage.
Competitors engaged.
Are they still coming through? Yes. They're not here yet. So, I mean, we do eliminate these fleets. The question is at what cost? We need to finish
Research
this now.
actualized.
It took us so long to eliminate those. Yep. We didn't get them eliminated quite in time. We have to retreat. So we're out of there. Those fleets are going to take a while, so they're going to push up over here. But I feel like that's fine. Wait, they attacked us in Ethos? Intriguing. I didn't expect them to do this. Definitely not. Okay. So we'll retreat here as well. That's very painful. Basically, all of our forces are currently in retreat. So, that hurt a lot. We did a lot of damage to them. They would not be willing to status quo right now. Noted.
Fleet asset lost.
Current price of alloys is kind of low. We definitely do need to turn off our edicts right now. There we go. And now the question is, how much alloys can we get our hands on? The price of alloys is kind of low right now, so we'll sell off a little bit of dark matter. We'll sell off some rare crystals as well. I think we'll be positive on those. Okay, we'll sell some consumer goods, some food, and we're going to buy in as many alloys as we can. There we go. We can't reinforce our fleets right now, of course. And the reason for that is because our fleets are all currently missing. They will show back up soon enough. The question is where? Here in Howling Vortex? That could be problematic, if that's the case. They're going back up to Ethos. Fascinating. So, did some of our fleets just show up? Yes, here. I want them to come to Howling Vortex and repair. The real question is, are these guys going back up to Ethos? They're just sitting. They are just sitting right now. Okay, so this down here, they're actually not really doing anything here either. They didn't attack Pulbon Kier. That's intriguing.
Starbase
So we've got
under
this mining
assault.
world here. I want to upgrade our planetary capital and alloy megaforges. We've got this forge world here. We've got this corporate culture site that we could repair. And beyond that, I would love to put in an industrial district. We, of course, need a few minerals to make that happen. So we'll put in an industrial district there. What else do we have going on? We've got this industrial world that needs an upgrade, but we need a bunch of minerals for that. Okay, we'll get that going. We've got this Empire capital. Yeah, not a lot to be done there right now. So these guys are heading down to Howling Vortex.
Under assault.
And we're being attacked down here in a brewery, but I'm okay with this. Indeed. This battle definitely did not go in our favor. There's no doubt about that. Advanced reactor boosters are now done. We can grab advanced combat rolls. That'll be helpful. Wait, did we grab habitat? I don't recall doing that. Why would we grab habitats? This is not the time for habitats. We're going to grab... Well, there's really not really anything here, right? Mining station output, I suppose. Sure. These guys are leaving over here. They're coming this direction. That... They're not pressing their advantage right now. That's very intriguing. So these guys are going to return in... mostly within, like, 3 months. All of them within 3 months. Okay.
We have lost
That's a good sign.
Starbase.
And yeah, they're attacking a brewery. That's okay. We don't actually care about that. Okay, so we're at 90% war exhaustion right now. This battle, actually this set of battles, was really, really bad for us. I was hoping that it would have gone a little bit better. It did not. These guys are still just sitting here, though. They're not in another war. I was wondering where these units were going. I have no idea. Are they coming to attack via the wormhole, maybe? Maybe, but we just got ship fire rate increasing. Efficiencies of scale will be absolutely fantastic for us. We'll definitely get that going. So our ships are going to be back fairly soon. We have reinforcements in transit. And 3 of our fleets will be back soon. So fitted swarm here needs to go somewhere, and it doesn't matter where, I don't think. Yeah, we need destroyers here. So go ahead and do that. Beautiful. And there's the first contract enforcement fleet back. I'm going to send just the first contract enforcement fleet over here, like so. With its idea being just to take back this area. And then we've got the planned swarm up in Vernier. Yes. Able Swarm is not back just yet. Okay. We have a tradition available, and we will definitely take overwhelming force for that ship fire rate. Fantastic. That will help us a lot. We are going to run out of minerals here soon, which isn't ideal under any circumstances. But for now, it'll have to do. When is that Able Swarm going to be back? Now, actually. It is now back, and it is in Nightbirth. Go ahead and repair here, I think. Actually, no. You need to head down to Howling Vortex and repair there. So these are currently fully repaired. And we're working on reinforcing them a bit. How much do we need to reinforce? It's going to be a lot. So we'll work on that. We'll just continue pumping out all these ships. We've actually got a lot queued up right now. Cool. So that is going to get a lot of reinforcements to these ships. We're in an okay position here, actually. They're 34 reasons away from the status quo. So if we can just route these fleets, which once we get our additional fleet down here and some of these reinforcements in, that should be okay. The second contract reinforcement fleet can come over to the Howling Vortex. And we're just going to continue to pump that reinforced fleet button. Absolutely. We're going to work our way through these constructions just as quickly as we can, which is not necessarily tremendously quickly. But as long as these guys are just sitting here, we're very happy. There's a revolt brewing on Vernier Prime. That will have to be dealt with. They've been thinking about that for a while. Let's see here. This is saying that it's actually currently... we'll just institute a crackdown. And it's gone. Beautiful. So no problem there. We do have reinforcement fleets on the way over here. They will take time. And they'll need to repair once they get here as well. So we'll enter orbit here, and these guys should also enter orbit here. And of course, in the meantime, we're continuing to work on pumping out reinforcements here. There's a lot in our build queue right now. So that's great. Unfortunately, we're not very fast at working through this build queue. We've definitely ramped up our alloy generation. There's no doubt about that one. They do have privateers here. Fascinating. These guys are supposed to be repairing. There, now they should be. Cool. So we'll put in, say, Empire Effects as counselor. Actually, we'll make him be an entrepreneur. There we go. Cool. And what does this guy have? Fleet organizer, only as counselor and only as counselor. So we don't actually have a council position for those guys. So that doesn't actually do anything. We'll continue to repair here. And I'm keeping an eye on this situation here. We do see that these guys have come back. Thuravia is now under our control. We're going to head back to Pulban Kir because I don't want to fight this force right now. I want to go repair at Pulban Kir. So that'll be okay for the moment. How are we doing on our volatile motes and exotic gases? Fine for now. Okay. So we're waiting on this force to show up and get repairs. And also to be a bit reinforced. We've got a lot of reinforcements being built. So that's good. Plant Swarm actually no longer has a leader. And we should put in, say, Tender Husk. That'll do. Okay, so Able Swarm is now getting repairs here.
Starbase under assault.
Beautiful.
We have lost a starbase.
And yeah, they attacked Thuravia again. That's fully expected. We'll see if they decide to go to Pulban Kir or not.
Research actualized.
It looks like they are heading to Pulban Kir. Here's a question. Do we think that we can fight what they have here at Pulban Kir? We have about 30k there right now, plus another 15k from the station. So that's like 45k. They have slightly more than that. But we can turn on edicts. The second contract enforcement fleet still needs time to be repaired here. They're going to come in a little bit piecemeal. These guys are heavily damaged. I think we're going to try to fight at Pulban Kir. We'll see how this goes. Potentially poorly, based on how our other gambles have gone. We're at 93% on that repair. These guys just finished their repair. Oh, we get a trait pick here. I guess adaptable. That's not ideal, but it'll do. So these guys are on their way in. That means that we need to immediately turn on our edicts. Focusing crystals, volatile reactive armor, volatile explosives, ammunition, shield boost. Okay. Now, we're going to tell these guys, you need to come up here and attack. It doesn't matter that you're not quite fully repaired. We need to simultaneously attack here.
Starbase under assault.
Okay, we'll see how this goes. An alien megastructure, sure. And this is the majority of their fleet that's here now. So their reinforcements are going to come in, but they're somewhat minimal. We have a lot of bonuses now that we didn't have before. So that's looking okay. How are we doing over here? These guys need to be fought. Eliminate them. It's looking grim over here. We're going to fight this to the bitter end. I'm not going to retreat them. He'll manually retreat. Now they have to fight this station. They're heavily damaged. We'll see how that goes for them. But if we can free up on this side, that would be amazing. And we should easily win this. And indeed we do. So that's out of here. Now we're going to head up to Ethos and take out this fleet. So we lose a little bit on this side, but we gain freeing up this side. I feel like that's a worthwhile trade. Advanced combat roles just finished. We're not going to upgrade that right now because we have a lot of ships queued. Actually, we could cancel these that are queued, in theory. But that would be a lot of work. There's a lot queued there. We've reached high war exhaustion, but their war exhaustion is getting up there too. So we need to kick them out of Ethos. That is top priority right now.
Competitors engaged.
We're going to eliminate this force. Do we move these guys? I feel like they're the reason we haven't been attacked through the wormhole. But they've also kind of just been sitting out the war at the same time.
Under assault.
So we win this battle, and we get them kicked out of this flank. Easily enough. Beautiful. So that's back under our control. Now we take these guys and we bring them up to Revok. It will take them a while to get there. That's understood. At this point, if we were to status quo, we'd be giving up these two systems, which, to be honest, aren't that big of a deal. We do need an engineering research here. Let's go for destroyer hull points here. That sounds good. When is the first contract enforcement fleet going to be back? That is going to be a little over a month. Okay, we're banking alloys for that. They're attacking Pulban Kier still.
We have lost a starbase.
And yes, we do end up losing that. But look at how much damage they took. So they're going to have a hard time pushing too far beyond that. Revok is only 5k, but we'll make our way up there. And this feels okay, realistically. We're still pumping out a lot of ships right now, so I'm okay with banking up alloys. What are we at here? Oh yeah, we should definitely turn off our edicts. Not the recycling campaign. That stays active. Okay, so from here we of course need to buy in volatile motes. We're going to buy 1,000 of them. Otherwise, that seems reasonably fine. So the first contract enforcement fleet is here. We're going to queue up reinforcements for it and get it repairing immediately. And we'll see how much damage they actually do over here. It looks like they're pulling back. They keep doing this. They keep not pressing their advantage on one front. And to be honest, I don't know why. Thuravia, Pulban Kier, yeah. So we need to get back over here, right? That is a high priority. The real question is, how long will this take to get repaired?
Starbase under assault.
And how long are these guys going to take to get to Revok? Okay, about 6 months to get there. Sure. We'll continue pumping reinforcements into the first contract enforcement fleet for right now. Now they're done being repaired, and we're going to head down to Revok. They're not very strong, but they're not attacking out of Pulban Kier. Interesting. And I feel like we can win this
Starbase.
if we get grouped up here. Yeah, they're attacking up over here. This is irrelevant. So we're making our way to Revok and continuing to reinforce our fleets. So we're getting a lot of fleet reinforcement here for sure. This guy got a negative trait. Okay. Sag. But that's fine. We're going to enter orbit here for now. And we are going to repair there soon enough. They are moving into Revok now. So we're probably going to need to wait on reinforcements here. We're going to sit in the Rebellion Vortex for the moment.
Starbase under assault.
They're not moving their full force up here. They're actually going to take losses here. And we're staging in the background, right? So that should be fine. We're continuing to reinforce our ships. Yeah, we need like 27,000 alloys. That's to be expected. Okay, so we're just parked here for right now. These guys are going to move in as well. We're going to park all of these guys at the jump point. And we can grab ourselves a trait here. Monthly food. Actually, hull regen and, yeah, just daily repair. Do it. That'll be amazing. So they're a little bit spread out here. We're going to grab all of these and wait until they arrive, and we can continue to reinforce this fleet, of course. 10 more days until we arrive here. Okay. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. In we go. We're jumping into Revok right now. They are still fighting this starbase, by the way. We easily win this. And with their
Research
fleets split up like this is ridiculous. I don't know why they're doing this. They just straight up lose.
Fleet asset lost.
Beautiful. So they're out of here. And now we're going to go hit Pulbonkir with basically our full force. We did finish up a couple of technologies here. 407. Okay, neat. Let's go with just like regenerative hull tissue for now. Empire size from districts reduction would be pretty decent. Okay, we're going a little bit late in this episode. I want this war over by the time we finish this episode. They're up over here, and we do not care about that. That is completely and totally irrelevant. At this point, they're 25 reasons away from status quo. Okay. So we're going to hit here with additional forces, and we're going to catch some of their stragglers here. That's good. So we're going to take Pulbonkir back. No problem whatsoever here. That will fall quite quickly. Have they attacked back over here again? No, they have not. They are up over here, and that's completely fine. They actually did attack through Vernier, but we should win that, I think, unless they're going to bring additional forces. So for now, that seems reasonably fine. They probably are going to bring additional forces, aren't they? There's nothing there right now, actually. So maybe not. Let's go hit Theravia right now, while they have forces here. I'm going to turn on some edicts for that northern battle. We're going to do focusing crystals, volatiles, exotic gases for shield boost, and fuel. I want to move a little bit faster. Okay, so we should win this battle, in theory. And we're going to move up and attack Theravia here.
Competitors engaged.
Beautiful. So yeah, we should definitely end up winning this. And it looks like we are.
Competitors engaged.
We're engaging them over here as well. Beautiful. We have additional reinforcements on the way in. That's very under control.
Station engaged.
And they're out of there. Cool. So they're up to 71. How are we doing up here? We are winning this. No doubt about that. But it's painful. We expected that, to be honest. So we're going to move you... Actually, we're going to move the Able Swarm down to a brewery. We're going to move the rest of these, if I can get them all selected, except for Able Swarm, into here. Cool. 18 reasons right now not to accept this. We'll see what happens after this battle. Cool. It should be fine. We should win that relatively easily. And we're just going to push in and try to get ourselves a little bit of extra war score here. I really want this war over. So these guys are going to go repair at Pulbonkir for right now. And we're going to push down this direction to Uzun. This is irrelevant. Engaged. We do not care. We need our battle at Vernier to finish, and that is basically done now. Any moment now. It's basically just got this one ship left. And it's taking a pummeling. A pummeling indeed. There we go. It's out of here. So, what are they at? 19 reasons still. Wow. Okay.
Competitive station engaged.
Well, 19 reasons still. Interesting. We're going to continue to reinforce this fleet. And yeah, that's a bunch of frigates, battleships, etc. The real question is, at this point, what can we do to convince them to exit this war? They're now at 20 reasons. They're losing the war, but there's no concept of ticking war score in this, really. It's just the war exhaustion. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to have to put a cut in here. I was hoping that this battle up in Vernier was going to end the war. Unfortunately, it does not appear to have, and so we're going to put a cut in here, and next episode, we'll see how we want to end this. We may just bring these guys back for repairs, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet. We may have to go fight them up over here. We'll see. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, Mlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.